Good morning, Foray. I hope you all had a wonderful sleep. You are well rested and ready for another day of learning. Today is the 8th of April. It's Wednesday. All right, let's start off with your daily schedule. So today you will start your day with maths. Today we will focus on 9 times tables, so division and multiplication both. It will continue being easy. I keep hearing a lot of feedback. It's very easy, miss. It's very easy. I am really glad to hear that because you cannot go to year 5 without really mastering your times tables. And if you still are finding times tables hard to remember, you need to go back and practice because really in year 5 you will not survive without really knowing your times tables. All right, your second, no need to submit anything from maths. Science, you will be working on the digestive system. You will be working in your CGP workbook, pages 2 and 3. In the video, Mr. Willem will say, don't upload anything on Dojo. However, this is wrong. You will still have to upload activity 5 on Dojo, okay? I will make a folder on Class Dojo. You will find it there. Just please upload your work into the science folder, okay? In the PowerPoint presentation, it will actually, you will find that it says upload activity 5. However, it's just in Mr. Willem's video, okay? So just ignore that and upload your activity on Class Dojo. Activity 5 only, okay? That's the only thing you have to submit. All right, then you will have an ICT class. Again, you will continue working on a PowerPoint, on your PowerPoint. You will have to choose from certain topics, and this time you will be inserting a video into your PowerPoint. Some of you already showed me yesterday how to put in a video, so I think this is going to be easy task for those who already put the video in, but those who didn't will have a fresh start today. All right, then lesson number 4 will be art. You will hear from Miss Yelena about that. And then it will be the lesson number 5 will be, oh, and don't forget for ICT, you will have to upload a video of your PowerPoint again. So then it's art, and lesson number 5 is Islamic and PSE. Those who have PSE, you will be learning about online safety, okay, about the risks you can come across online, and there is no need to submit anything on Class Dojo. And your last lesson will be English comprehension. You will have to log into Kraken Comprehension. Don't forget the login details, which is CHS, the number, and then your password. You will have to complete a story called A Republic of Madagascar, okay? That's all you have to do for today. All right, let's move on to the riddle. So basically, yesterday's riddle was which word contains 26 letters but only has 3 syllables. I must say that 99% of you had it completely right. I kind of underestimated you this time, and I thought it was going to be hard, but obviously it was very easy. I still hope that no one is Googling answers or asking their parents for answers. No, guys, you need to think of it from your head. So the answer was alphabet. Yes, alphabet does have 26 letters, and the word alphabet has 3 syllables. Alphabet. That's 3 syllables, so that was the right answer. Okay, your riddle for today is, I have it here on my phone. Let me just open it. Just a second. Okay, so what can you hear but not see or touch, even though you can control it? Once again, what can you hear but not see or touch, even though you can control it? Please write your answers in the comments below this post. Thank you. And now it's story time. Today's story, I hope, is a little bit shorter than yesterday's, and it's called Harry's Magic Pirate Ship by Gordon McAteer. Okay, please sit back and enjoy the story before you start your intense learning day. All right, Harry's Magic Pirate Ship. There was once a little boy called Harry whose dream was to have his very own pirate ship and sail around the seas, finding treasure that had been lost a long, long time ago. Harry always spent his weekends with his grandma and granddad. His mummy would drop him off every Saturday morning at 9 o'clock on the dot and pick him back up on Sundays at 6 o'clock just after tea time. Grandma and Granddad's house was a big old farmhouse with a big garden and was next to a meadow full of lovely flowers. At the bottom of the garden stood Granddad's workshop and an old shed. One sunny Sunday morning, Harry was sitting at the table with his granddad having breakfast and told him that he had a dream the night before that he was captain of a pirate ship searching for lost treasure. Grandad said to little Harry, "Well, to find any lost treasure, to find any lost treasure, you need a treasure map. Pirates can't go anywhere without a map." So little Harry and his granddad spent all that sunny afternoon making a map to find the lost treasure. There were a lot of dangers for pirates searching for treasure, and by the time they had finished the map showed sharks and quicksand and other pirates little Harry would have to overcome. Harry's mum arrived to take him home, and he gave his granddad a hug goodbye, and off he went, still thinking about the pirate ship and the lost treasure. The next day, Harry's granddad decided he would start building Harry's pirate ship from his dream to surprise him with the next weekend. It would take him a long time, so Grandad got straight to work. Grandad knew he needed lots of wood to build a fantastic pirate ship, and looking in the garden, he saw his old shed that had been standing there with only bits of junk in it for years. "That's it," Grandad thought to himself. "I can use the wood from the old shed." Grandad opened the shed door to find an old car steering wheel from a car he'd had many years ago, and also an old bell that he used to hang on the shed door. Grandad thought that they will do for the pirate ship, so he put them to one side and started to pull down the old shed. He laid all the planks of wood out on the garden, and once all the shed was taken down, he carried all the planks of wood into his workshop where he could cut up the wood and start making little Harry's dream pirate ship. Grandad worked on building the pirate ship for the next few days, getting up early each morning and only stopping when Grandma would shout down the garden, "Your tea is ready." Friday soon came around, and Friday was market day in the town. Grandma always went to the market on a Friday to do her shopping. Before getting off, Grandma asked Grandad, "Is there anything you need?" "Yes," Grandpa replied. "There is a stall on the market that sells flags. Please, could you look for a big pirate flag to put on top of Harry's pirate ship?" Off Grandma went to the market with her shopping bag and a list of all the things she needed. It was soon time for Grandad to paint the pirate ship and to fit the old steering wheel he had found in the shed. Grandad fixed the wheel to the front of the pirate ship and the old bell on the back. "I knew the bell would come in handy and give little Harry something to ring if he got into danger on his dream pirate ship." Grandad found some old rope, some old bedding at the back of his workshop, which he would use to make a sail for the ship, and all he needed now was for Grandma to return with the pirate flag so he could place it at the top of little Harry's pirate ship. Saturday morning was the day of the big surprise for little Harry, and at 9 o'clock on the dot he came running down the path with a big smile on his face. The first thing Harry said was, "Hi, Grandma, where is my granddad?" "He's down in the garden," Grandma replied. "But before you set off, don't I get a hug?" "Oh, sorry, Grandma," said Harry, and he gave his grandma a big hug, and off he ran to find his granddad. Granddad was standing at the front of his workshop when Harry ran up to him and gave him a hug. Harry asked, "Have you still got the treasure map, Granddad?" "I have," replied Granddad. "And also, I have a big surprise." Granddad pulled open the big door on his workshop for Harry to see his dream of a pirate ship had come true. "Wow!" said little Harry. "Is that mine?" Harry's eyes lit up and he had the biggest smile a little boy could ever have. "Oh, thank you, Grandad. My dream has come true." Grandad pulled the pirate ship out of the workshop and onto the meadow so Harry could start to play at being the captain of his ship. Little Harry climbed up into a ship and started steering the way and ringing the bell to warn the other pirates that he now had his ship and was setting off to find the treasure. "Are you forgetting something?" asked Grandad as he passed Harry the treasure map they had made the week before. Grandad returned to the farmhouse and made a cup of tea. He sat at the table reading his newspaper, feeling very happy and proud that he had made Harry's dream pirate ship. Harry was on his ship shouting orders to his crew when all of a sudden the grass in the meadow turned from green to a deep sea blue and his ship started bobbing up and down on the waves. "Wow!" thought Harry. "It is a magic pirate ship. Now I can really go and find the lost treasure." So off Harry set on his voyage, holding the treasure map in one hand and steering the ship in the other. It seemed like he had been sailing for hours when in the distance he spotted what looked like an island. Harry set his course for the island as he thought it would be a good place to bury treasure. After hours and miles of sailing, Harry finally reached the island. It seemed a lot smaller than when he had first spotted it from his pirate ship out at sea. It was only about the size of Grandad's back garden. "Never mind," he thought. "The smaller the better, as it would be easier to find the lost treasure." Harry climbed out of his ship, holding on tight to his map. The path he and his granddad had drawn the week before showed him which way to go, and he started digging when he reached a small tree. He dug one hole with no luck, so he tried again a little bit further along the path. Harry was digging away when all of a sudden he hit something hard. It was a little wooden box. He cleared the sand away and pulled open the top. Inside the box were lots and lots of shiny gold coins. "Yes, I found the treasure!" Harry shouted. He picked up the box and turned to head back down the path to his pirate ship. Little Harry soon realized that he had forgotten to fasten the ship to anything when he first reached the island, and he had been so busy digging he hadn't noticed that his pirate ship had sailed away. "Oh no!" thought Harry. "How am I going to get back home to Grandad and Grandma?" Harry sat down and started crying. All of a sudden little Harry heard a voice, Grandad's voice, shouting his name. Harry asked, "How did you find me?" "You fell asleep on your pirate ship," replied Grandad. "You must have been dreaming." Little Harry got up and climbed out of his pirate ship and started to tell his granddad all about his dream and on his magical pirate ship. "But what is that in your pocket, Harry?" Sorry, Granddad's voice. "But what is that in your pocket, Harry?" asked Grandad, and when Harry checked he found one shiny gold coin. This story is dedicated, and that's the end of the story. This story is dedicated to all the little boys and all the little girls that have a dream that don't always come true, but some are magical. Always follow your dream. All right, this story wasn't that short, but I think it was a really nice one. Anyway, wishing you a productive day. Chat to you on Teams and see you at 2 o'clock.